Reel. We're going to run through this real quick because I've already done 3 of these and I can't do it again because I'm going to lose my mind. All right, so let's get started. We're going to go over this and what you see on the screen there, which is the Ko-Fi. We'll make it real quick. Physical copy. This includes everything from my shop with the exception of some stuff that came out slightly afterwards, i.e. the Warlock Child subclass. The Child. I don't want to... No, it's not children warlocks. Although I'm sure they exist in D&D, but whatever. That's not... No judgment. All right. Whatever. So, first things first. On the Ko-Fi, if you go to ko-fi.com/biscuit10rpg, you'll be able to see the entirety of our page where we store all of our stuff. Not necessarily new, but not well known. I do have membership levels. If you want to support the channel, as well as my own personal endeavors, we have 2 levels, the Aspirant and the Warlock itself, chipping in at a $1 or $5 per month fee. Everything, there are special perks to this. Obviously, you get access to exclusive content, social media shout out when you become one, credit in all my future products that I make, which can take some time, so no worries there. The Warlock tier actually has some extra stuff, specifically exclusive requests. If you want to be one of those folks once a month, if you have something you're like, hey, I'm really struggling with this idea, I want to add something unique into my campaign, you can reach out to me and I will work with you. And we'll come up with something, either a magic item, maybe a monster, maybe an NPC, whatever you want. We'll work together and get you something unique for your campaign. Now, I will tell you this, if we work together, it may end up on the Ko-Fi page itself, but I will not be profiting off of it. It will actually be just marked as free so that your creation that you worked with me to put together will be available to anyone else that chooses to use something fun or funky. And my promise to you all is that will not end up in any of our books. That'll be specifically Ko-Fi exclusive. It won't even make its way over to DriveThruRPG. So there you go. On my shop, this is the combination of everything I've made so far. Obviously been on a bit of a hiatus for creation-wise here lately because we're working on a super secret project that I cannot tell you about, otherwise Adam will strangle me to death. And I don't need Adam having more stress in their life or you know, my life. I don't want to be strangled. So we got everything here. Melting Pot of Nonsense is 90% of what this is made up of. There, now you can see it. The only difference is it's put in a specific order so that it's easier to read and it's not so chaotic, which is what the Melting Pot of Nonsense was kind of built around, just fun stuff in a weird manner. Also, if you feel the particular need, you want to get the physical copy of this compendium, bam, right here, DriveThruRPG, just look up Biscuit10RPG, all one word, and you can find... Oops, I didn't go back after the last take. Ignore me. Here we go. The Abyssal Knight, available there for $1.99, just like on Ko-Fi. The only difference is on Ko-Fi, I make just a little bit more off of it than I would on DriveThruRPG. However, on DriveThruRPG, guess what? You can leave reviews, so I'll appreciate that too. There's the Compendium of the Absurd right here. And then, of course, I went ahead and threw up the Fey Court Warlocks up there just because it's an interesting concept. Kind of wanted to get it out there. Looks like someone thought 3 out of 5 stars. That's fine. It was a fun one. Didn't put too much stuff into it. But the compendium itself, as you can see, the PDF plus softcover is $14.99. Hey, not too shabby. The PDF obviously doesn't have everything that's in the physical copy, as noted right here. The physical copy only has extra edition of the Abyssal Knight version 2, which means that there's 2 versions of the Abyssal Knight in that particular book, because version 1 relies heavily on paladin oaths and twisting them and perverting them a little bit to give it a little fun flavor. However, the physical copy does have version 2, which is 3 more subclasses specifically for that new core class, as well as 2 more spells that you will not find anywhere else outside of actually purchasing the PDF for the Abyssal Knight by itself. Other than that, I think I've eaten enough time, so we're either going to start here in just a second, and you'll see our friendly, happy, or possibly curmudgeon-y faces pop up in a moment, or you're going to be knocked right back over to that beautiful Biscuit 10 RPG starting soon screen. With that, we hope to see you soon, and yeah, definitely check out our stuff. Okay. Holy crap, I did do it. Everyone's in the right space.
Yay!
Hello, everybody, and welcome to Biscuit Tin RPG. As you saw the ad, which is outdated and old now. Fun fact: T-shirts also had a guest model on it, so that's awesome. Besides myself, so it actually looks good now. That would be at Wowzers. Only it's instead of a W, it's two V's, and it's like VVOWZERZ. I
Don't
think.
hurt yourself.
Yeah, my head hurts.
What?
Anyway, no, she also does streams too, so go check her out. She doesn't do them as much right now because she's busy with her new job. But
Man,
definitely go
I'm
check her out.
looking at Instagram, Biscuit Tin RPG, and I don't see any new stuff.
I haven't updated. I rarely use Instagram. I got it, and then it's just kind of like it's a nightmare. I kind of hate Instagram, but it's there, so I occasionally put stuff up, and it's usually me. I don't know,
When
trying dehydrated
someone
kale for
drops
the
your
first time.
Instagram name and flashes it, you're not supposed to say how much you hate the whole platform.
I'm not sponsored by them. I don't give a damn.
Facebook sucks.
It's
Well,
more about the whole getting followers thing.
oh, I mean, yeah, go check it out. I update sometimes.
Good catch. Good catch.
If you really want to follow me, follow Twitter. Honestly, at Biscuit 10 RPG. That's where 90% of my stuff is updated. It's what I update most of the time. You'll be able to see the new releases, etc., which I've already gone over. Shut up. Whatever. As you can see, Rosina had to drop out last minute, so it's a bummer. But we'll pick up. I will be autopiloting her while she is out and doing my best to make sure she does not die. So good luck, Rosina. Other than that, we'll go ahead and get started with last week's session notes. I believe last week was session 24. Yeah, because I updated it over here. Sending mixed signals. Last session started out in a room of illusions and mirrors, with most of the party waking up on the ground after a strange day spent at the underground games. After some trial and error and the decision to walk into a mirror, they managed to score the third key the party had been looking for. Walking back to the large door was not as easy as it would seem, though, as awkward conversations caused by unclear communication and jackassery followed the party as Icarus and Invar's had a battle of haggles over treasure. Finally opening the large door, they found themselves in a maze and were led safely through it by Ma Jin, who had already been through this particular trial before. A few more bits of banter and a series of other conversations later, they found themselves in a huge room with pillars on either side, the bones and decayed remains of fallen adventurers that came before, and 4 torches of a sickly green flame lit at the other end of the room. Not long after they entered, they noticed something was off as the battle against shadow clones of themselves began. As the battle waged on, whispers requesting the darkness began to swirl in the air. Grimeyes, taking this to heart, decided to try his hand at putting out the torches, and one by one they start to go out as shadows disappear after being obliterated, only to appear again with renewed effort against the party. And that is where we'll pick back up. Let me go ahead and pull up the map for the maybe one person that's watching right now. We really need to, talk about this channel more on my Twitter. It's all my fault. All right. So last time we left off, Grimeyes had gone, as well as Shadow Grimeyes, who had a bolt redirected at his own face. Well done. So now I believe it is Icarus's turn. What are you going to do?
So I'm gonna move 40 feet over to here. I'm pretty sure that's the right number of squares. So, and then I am going to. So there's one lamp or lantern or 2 torches still lit.
There are 2 torches, yes.
Yes. Okay. I'm going to pull out my wind fan, which I used maybe once before, which has a 60 feet long and 10 feet wide. So I can extinguish both of those. And
there's one on either side.
Yeah, there's one on either side.
Oh.
So
all right. Well,
you
I'll
can
just
hit
go
one.
for the one on the right.
Okay.
Yeah, sorry. I was thinking to myself, oh, I'll just go, back and forth. If I'd known you'd had the wind fan, I would have just started from the bottom and gone upwards. That's on me.
All right.
Yeah.
So let's see here. You are within 60 feet of that. Yeah, the one on the right. Actually, you can go for either one of them. So whichever one you want to pick. You said you're going to go on the one up on top here?
Yeah. Yeah.
All right. So I'm not going to have the fire roll to save. So let's go ahead and say that you put the fire out. There you go. There's one flame remaining, and the room begins to darken significantly, despite you not being able to see that on this really sweet map.
I can't see anything.
It's dark in here.
Just swing around you. You'll be fine.
All right. That would be Shadow Icarus's turn. Where the hell is that one? Oh, that one got obliterated, didn't it?
Yep.
Cool. As another shadow comes out of the wall and takes on the form of Icarus, it runs at you. Actually, no, it's not. It's going to try to go over here. I'm going to put it back. It can't get there, so goes for the person with the most light. Get out of here. Okay. So, which one is which? There we go. Perfect. Grim Eyes, you. Ooh. All right. It's going to try to hit you with a. Not that. All right. Well, it shoots a what looks to be a shadow version of the blood snare at you and misses entirely, as the shot goes wide and tinks off the wall behind you.
As a free action, Grimeyes is going to go, can you just not?
I don't know if that's going to be a free action, but crying certainly is. So, Invar's, it is your turn. You are in the darkness.
Right. So I am in the darkness, and everything else is too. I'm actually just going to fly straight up.
Okay.
I'm going to disengage
All right.
specifically, thereby not provoking any attack of opportunity. I'm just going to fly up about 20 feet. Now that leaves pretty much everything still in the same radius of darkness.
Yeah, but you're gonna have to hold on a second because I believe that Essential has the Sentinel feat.
Yeah.
All right.
Essential can't see me.
It's gonna be at disadvantage.
Also, I believe what's happening is the shadow is doing
Yeah.
it. And,
Well, I know, yeah. It's the Shadow Essential. It's got an E on it.
Yep.
yeah, but it's a shadow. I don't think it cares about being able to see in darkness.
Does a
shadowed?
Does a 23 hit you, Invars, as you're trying to fly off?
Was that at disadvantage?
That was at disadvantage.
I disengaged. Okay, yeah, that hits.
All right. It uses Sentinel to stop you in your tracks, and you are unable to move.
Okay, let me also do a con save. That's
Well,
a crit con save, so darkness is still up.
Well done.
Okay, I've still got movement. I do it again.
Okay. Before you do that, you do take 13 magical slashing damage. But
Sure.
yeah, you can go ahead and move again.
Yeah, because I got like a ton of movement.
Oh wait, no. I believe it turns your movement to 0.
Yeah, Sentinel.
Oh, does it?
Yeah,
Oh.
Sentinel totally.
Any
bugs
movement?
you.
Man, that's
Yeah.
wacky.
Does he at least
Alrighty.
know where it is now?
Well, he knows there's
All
something
done.
behind him. Okay. Shadow Invars is. Why do I. Silly thing. All right. It's going to start moving this way. It cannot. Okay. Invars, what do you got here, buddy? All right. Actions.
Buddy Chum Pow, friend.
Buddy old pal, old chum old guy. Okay. Grim Eyes, I need you to make a wisdom save.
Ugh. 9.
All right. Oh, wait, you've taken damage, right?
No.
Oh, well, lucky you.
I have been unharmed up until this point.
All right. Where in the heck did that thing
Which
go?
is probably to my benefit because I immediately went straight into the light.
Yes. You have taken 25 necrotic damage as Toll the Dead rings out above your head. Seemingly coming from the darkness.
I cast magic missile at the darkness. I don't.
It's not your turn. Oh, wait, now it's your turn.
Yeah, I'm going to control flames and put out the last torch.
Okay. The last torch goes out. As the last torch goes out and the light dies all around you, in the darkness that has pervaded and taken over this hallway, you simply hear, "Thank you." And then nothing.
Those of us with dark vision, I don't remember if you, I just can't remember if you said that we were able to see like half of our usual, or, okay. So I could still somewhat see. I'm going to start climbing carefully downwards.
Okay. The actual the darkness that was pervading, that magical darkness has ceased. It is now just
Okay.
regular darkness.
Cool. Then I'm definitely just clambering down carefully.
Indeed.
I'll move. I don't know how far up / down that is to.
It's about 30 feet. As the darkness pervades and you hear the "thank you" resonate through the shadows all around you, you hear Grim Eyes. You specifically hear underneath of you the great doorway that was blocking the path forward previously move, and everyone else on the other side. If you can see in the darkness, you see that the grate has moved up and the doorway is now open.
Okay.
Press onward.
Are the
Well-
Shadows clones still here?
Oh yeah, that's a good point.
It is silent.
I walk around with my axe out. Just
It seems that there's nothing trying to attack you.
all right, Scrappy, let's go.
All right. So, as you all walk through the doorway, the now open doorway, you find yourselves back in what appears to be another part of the maze. As you're walking through, Majin steps up front and says, "We're still in the maze, so I'll get us through here again." I believe this 1, 2, 3. I believe this will be. I believe there's only one more challenge after this, before getting to the well. So, and
Oh, good.
Majin's just been like, as you're walking, going, take a left here, right, keep going forward 100 yards. Very, like Majin knows this now. It's like before it was kind of like, oh, maybe Majin knows where we're going. But this is like dead certain, like Majin now officially knows where you're going. It's very clear that Majin has definitely been through this particular path before. So while you're walking, you all have a chance to chat, ask questions, anything you want to do.
Yep. I turn to Invars and I say, that you did well in that fight. I'd like to shake your hand.
Of course. Thank you. You're welcome.
And as he
Thank you.
touches my hand, I cast Remove Curse. Did that
Okay.
cast? It can't tell if it did. Okay. cast the thing. Okay, whatever. Oh, yeah, I did. Okay, so it's been cast, and hopefully that removes the curse.
Does it? Mr. DM?
It was at
You
5th level.
as Icarus's hand reaches out and touches yours, you feel the overwhelming urge to like gain treasure and wealth and just shiny things just dissipate from you, and you become your normal self again. However, you're acutely aware of the object that caused this. Suddenly, it all becomes clear to you, and you think back to before this started, the only thing that you'd really gotten was that very unique coin.
Because it looked neat.
Mm-hmm. So the curse has been removed from you, but you're not so sure about that coin itself.
Well, I look at Icarus and go, I feel better now, and I don't want all your stuff.
Good.
Thank you for
Good.
helping me. I suppose I owe you now. Isn't that how this place works?
You know what? You can pay me back by holding that little fella over there. Because I have
that
the
one
sudden
pointing at
urge
Grim
to
Eyes?
do the same thing.
Oh, come here, little fellow, and I'll walk over and.
You're gonna try to grab Grim Eyes.
But yeah,
Yes.
Are you gonna try to avoid it? You're muted, but
Yeah, I'm a squirmy little fella.
okay. You're gonna have to roll to hit in order to grab Grim Eyes.
all right. Is that a unarmed strike?
Yes. So it'll be.
It should not be difficult. I only have an AC of 16.
10.
Missed. I mean, I rolled a 2. Oof. That's okay. I'll do it again.
Now you're just aggravated.
Have I realized that he's trying to grab me?
Yes, the first time he tries to grab you, you're like, what? Now you are aware that he's trying to grab you.
Really, it's okay. I feel like I'm some type of weird pod person.
I'd
he'll
like
help
to use
you.
the remnant of Scathen. And I'm going to do an unarmed strike myself and just slap at his hand as he reaches to grab me.
Okie dokie. Are you going to try to grab him a second time?
Sure.
Okay.
A 10.
12.
We're just
So,
like waving at the air in
He
front of
doesn't
each
grab
other.
me, and I also miss his hand.
Really, now, I'm just trying to do a favor. This is going to make things better. I'm sure that you'll appreciate it like you have all the other times that you never always did. 12.
Uh-huh.
Fate turns around. Would you two knock it off?
He's squirmy!
Can I try to make a grab for myself while he's distracted?
Yeah, I'll give you advantage to try to hit him with a remove curse. Because it is a
Okay.
touch spell, yeah?
Yeah, it is a touch spell.
Okay.
So advantage, which I have +8 to. Oh, good. Thank goodness I had.
Oh my god! Well, Grim Eyes, your curse is gone.
Does that mean we start remembering him
No,
now?
like it floods back. Like as soon as that remove curse hits him, everything floods back. Not only the stuff that you remember from before he was cursed, but all of the weird shit he said in the middle. Like his weird names and everything he messed with you with. You understand that he was fully aware that he was cursed and just messing with all of you.
As soon as that floods Essential's head, he throws Scrappy at Grim Eyes and just says, "That's fucked up."
I'll actually, I look at Grim Eyes and I go, well played. Perhaps you have a place with the god of mischief.
Man, I figured that out like maybe half an hour in.
You've been hit with a lizard for no damage, but it's uncomfortable.
And it wasn't even Invar's throwing a lizard.
Yeah,
Is that the title of the episode already? You've been hit with a lizard
for no damage.
You've been struck by.
You've been hit by. You've been struck by.
Lizard.
Lizard.
You'll
put that whole thing.
Yeah.
The whole title.
Oh my goodness!
I was
know
just
I'm
going
gonna-
off of a hunch there. but wow.
I knew full well. I just didn't want to tell you guys because I assumed you wouldn't fucking remember anyway.
And I guess I never really did do the remove curse spell, so you wouldn't have known I had it.
No, I did not. But yeah, like everybody got cursed in that library, and all of you got uncursed except me.
Well, you played it well.
Still not cool.
I'm legit saying that
Still not cool.
in character. Like that's Jormungandr respects Loki, the trickster god.
All
Isn't
right.
that your god's mother?
Shh. We don't have to get into those gory details.
We did not come here for a lore history lesson, all right?
There is no TMZ in the Shadelands.
Entertainment tonight. Let's go. All right. As you're all walking, Grim Eyes, you're having a. Some of you are having a laugh with Grim Eyes. Some of you are throwing lizards at Grim Eyes. Icarus is perplexed that he didn't think of doing this sooner. It suddenly all makes sense. Everything is, what the hell has just happened?
I suddenly look at my arm and like look at all the marks that I made. I'm like, oh, that makes sense now.
Yes. Rosina
Rosina's just looking through.
just looking at her notes, going, and just puts them away. I don't need notes anymore. And Fate just blinks. Noted. Majin's just got like a slight grin at the edge of their face. And you all walk in. As you walk, you're walking through the maze. It's become more apparent that obviously Majin, like I said, knows where they're going. And then you come out, you start walking down a hallway. And as you're walking down this hallway, you begin to see, you look up and the ceiling is kind of disappearing. And you look up and you see in basically the underside of the Obsidian Rush, it looks like a night sky, twinkling stars, everything like that. And then as you look forward, you see dozens and dozens and dozens of floating platforms just floating in space. For some of you that were there when you all released the old one, it's a very similar look to that. Very large empty space. There's anywhere from 2 to 10 feet between the platforms. Pretty easy to get across most of them if you look for the right path. Majin says, turns around and says, the well is over there. And as you look off in the distance, you see what appears to be crackling light and energy permeating the darkness well beyond your normal senses. Like it's like crackling, and it makes itself visible for a moment. And then doesn't, but it seems to be surrounded by what looks to be a crystalline structure with no doorway. And Majin goes, I believe that getting in there will be the final task. This one changes every time I've been in here and made it this far. Not always successful, but it would behoove you all to rest while you can.
The worst possible matchup,
Okay.
I guess you could say.
The what?
What's the I turn to Majin and I look at him and I say, what's the worst possible outcome
We
that
all
could
die.
arise besides dying? Like, how? How would we? Do you know?
I've seen others get knocked off the platforms, never to be seen again.
Hmm.
I've seen them devoured by creatures from the void. And some I've seen simply just drop where they were.
Great.
I've had to retreat quite a few times.
Okay. So
Noted.
take long rest.
Yeah, I'll Scrappy be on watch, and I'm gonna take a long rest.
Okay.
And while I'm on this long rest, I'm gonna go ahead and reattune. Wait, sorry. Who has the shield of rebound from that artificer's place?
I think you had it.
I think it was
Oh.
given to you before the last fight started. You just
Oh,
haven't tuned to
okay.
it yet.
Okay. Yeah.
After my long rest, I take a moment and meditate, and green sheen shines over me for just a moment.
Yep. I'm just gonna use my 4th attunement slot.
As you cast
and
Death Ward, I'm guessing?
Every long rest
Well
since the game started. I just never did it publicly until it became known.
All right. The night will go by without issue or concern. Essential. You didn't actually physically attack last game, did you? Or last fight, did you?
No, I attack the shadows.
Okay. I don't think I did this, but you didn't really notice at the time because everything caught you off guard. But now that you're thinking back at it as you lay down to, rest your head and sleep for the evening or day, who knows what time it is down here, you think back about, it seemed strange that your axe was doing so much damage. It's weird that it would. And as you think about that, you hear in your head a voice that sounds very familiar. The last time you heard this voice, you were at the edge of a lake. And there's a little chuckle, and she just says, April Fools. Well done, warrior. And with that, you realize that she, in fact, didn't give you a sword, but she instead blessed your axe. And as that realization hits you, you are now capable of fully utilizing it. It does not require attunement.
So a blessed and cursed axe, since it still has that demonic gem.
Yeah, but I haven't finding enough people to kill with it, so been
Anybody else going to be doing anything during the long rest? Just to set the scene, Majin and Fate will be talking to each other about the next trials and how things have been since they haven't seen each other in a while.
I think I'm going to unattune from the flesh-rending clutches, and I'm going to reattune to my Cloak of Protection.
Okay.
I think that's going to be all I'm doing.
Okay. And
Well,
Vars.
the Belt of Righteousness, was that an attunement item?
I just reposted it in the chat so we can look.
Neat.
Requires attunement, yes.
Yep.
Okay, because that's one that I had snagged and put on my character sheet at some point. But the whole attunement thing is getting in my way. I think I
Exactly
need to
why I
make
asked
a.
for more 2-minute slots.
I think I need to intimidate myself, DM.
Oh, are you going to try to attune to your weird
My
spear?
interesting.
Your very interesting spear, yes. Make an intimidation check.
Is it an option? I thought that like I had to.
Well, you can't use it until you've, like, it literally refuses to be wielded by you until you've scared the hell out of it into submission. I will allow you to do it before you do your long rest. So you'll still get,
Okay.
like, your HP and stuff back in the event that you fail.
Okay, so intimidation was it?
Yep.
Flat roll 18.
Congratulations. You have attuned to the
That's the
living
thing.
weapon. This fool has a mimic
Yes.
spear.
I'm sorry, what?
Yeah,
When did that
basically what
happen?
happens is if anybody's watching Icarus, or not
Invar's.
Icarus, but Invars, you see that he pulls out this spear. And I assume, why don't you set the scene? How did you intimidate this spear? Because it's snapping at you. It's got a mouth and eyes.
I threatened to throw it into Soul Calibur. No. I'll actually grapple it and chomp it back and spit on it with acid breath, and just like just go all fierce animalistic on it. And
So you see
apparently,
that.
I did an 18 worth of a job of that.
Yes, and as you like, it starts getting lippy at first, and then like as it sees what you're about to do, it immediately just solidifies, and the mouth shrinks a little bit, and the eyes kind of shrink, and it's got one eye up towards the heft or the haft of the blade, right underneath where the.
So I
weapon
just
goes in.
imagine that my back was turned while I was doing this, and I just turned everyone. Sometimes you really have to let your weapons know, who's the boss. This is normal. Carry on.
So you all
found
saw
a
that.
really, really good stick.
Central not to send approval.
That's how you treat Scrappy.
Is this thing intelligent? Does it have
Clerics are
does it have a
weird.
speech?
It does not. No. This
No?
is a very simplistic thing. It's got one function.
I'm gonna have to like get some type of telepathy or something going on at some point. In the meantime, I think I'll just name it I don't know, Speary.
And just imagine Invar just telepathically telling his weapon to get back here right now.
So
here,
there is
Speary.
your weapon, and how it works is it's a very small you have a very limited form of telepathy, only to the extent that as a bonus action you can command it to change shape into any other weapon of your choice.
Groovy.
It's a nasty weapon. All right. With that being said, if nobody else has anything they're going to do, chit chat, talking, anything, you all awaken feeling refreshed, wonderful. Invars is staving off death yet again. Essential has woken up, realizing that an April Fool's joke has befallen him as he wakes from a dream, going, oh, damn. Scrappy is licking your forehead. And Grim Eyes, you've awoken with the sudden realization that your pranks can no longer happen nearly as well as they were happening. And Icarus, who knows? You've been busy with weapons, probably barely paying attention to anything that's been going on around you. All right. You all awake, and you see the path before you. I will require to get from one platform to the next. The first couple are going to require some dexterity checks because they are a little bit further apart. Once you get past those first couple, they're all pretty close together, and you should be able to navigate them without much issue.
I would like to use the cantrip guidance
All right.
as we're doing these dexterity things. So ability check is acrobatics or dexterity, however. D4.
Okay.
It's a cantrip, so I can just
Just
do it.
every time.
Somebody gets across, and then do it to the next person. Somebody gets across, do it to myself.
All right. So for the sake of doing this, it'll take just a tad longer in order to get past those first few. But I need each of you to make a athletics or acrobatics check, whichever you're more proficient in. And if you need to, you can add a die 4 to it.
What are we trying to
Okay.
beat?
I will let you know if you've beaten it. You've
I got a
beaten it.
19. All
You have
right.
beaten it.
Whenever it's my turn, because I believe guidance is touch. Yeah,
Yes.
so I wait till everybody else, and then I'll go last.
Yes.
Yeah, I got a 19, so I'm fine.
Yeah, I got a 21.
Grimeyes.
24.
All right. Yep.
Yeah.
All right. Invars, you can fly. I'm not sure why you're using either one of those.
You know, trying to be part of the gang.
Cool. Everyone's just looking at you like, yep, okay.
Besides which, the way that this has gone so far, if I try to just fly over it, like death trap will be sprung. So
You
going
worried?
along with the
enough.
game.
Fair enough.
Fireballs? All right.
Firebolt?
All right. I need everybody to make one more of your choice.
With bless or guidance, sorry, with guidance. D4 if you need it.
21.
All right. You've made it across.
I'm a
19,
dancing bear.
19 for essential as well.
All right.
20.
I don't like the fact that you didn't tell us that we made it across.
No, you made it across. Anybody that got over, the number I had in my head, you made it. So y'all made it. Congratulations. You are now on what appears to be kind of you're walking along this very dark path. There seems to be obviously not a lot of light. It seems like a night sky worth of light. Like maybe there's an eerily slightly brighter than it possibly should be, and most of that shine seems to be coming from the fortress of glass, as it were, in the distance where Majin pointed out that the Well of Souls resides. As you're walking, you're able to see pretty clearly, avoiding pitfalls and traps here and there. And by traps, I mean, holes in the ground. And you make your way to a rather large platform. And as you do, Grimeyes, I need you to make a perception check.
27.
Fantastic. So you're walking, and I'll have you all make a perception check here in a second, but you're going to notice something a little bit extra. Actually, before I go into this, everyone else needs to make a perception check as well.
Okay.
22.
Okay.
Thank God. 19.
All right.
It's a teetering on a 1.
That's a 9 for me.
Okay. So everybody except Essential. You begin to see trails of chalky white smoke begin to rise from the endless abyss below and coalesce more or less in the sky, as it were, or more appropriately at the other end of the platform, this very large stone platform you find yourselves on. Very small bits of glass start chipping off the tower pillar off in the distance and forming together. And as you watch this happen, you see what in the heck? Hang on, sorry. A moment. Okay. You see as two dragons, one made of snowy white smoke and one made from millions of tiny shards of mirrored glass, materialize themselves between you all and where the well is residing. At the same time, Grimeyes, you notice something peculiar. Your rings glow at the same time these dragons form. And with that, I need you all to roll initiative.
Okay.
Is there a different map I should be seeing before I roll?
No, I'll get to the map here in a second.
I'll wait.
8. I do not think I'm going first.
We won't get to +4, by the way.
Yep, because you're all within.
12.
All right, so Icarus, you're 12.
Yep.
Essential and Scrappy is 16.
Okay. Pull up Rosina real quick. +0 on initiative. Wonderful. 11.
And Invar's with a +4 would be a 22.
All right. I'll go ahead and pull up roll 20.
Oh, dang.
How much was it? +4 is a 22 for you?
Yes.
Okay. I have altered your score.
I cannot see it.
Yeah, neither can I.
Okay. All right. I will go ahead and put you on a new...
Hold on. I can blink. Got it.
Okay.
Blink.
You're
Just
first.
needs sorting.
Cool. And descending. There you go. All right.
Hey, look, the tiebreaker is actually useful.
Oh, we playing
Yes.
Spyro?
You guys are always like, why do you have a decibel? Hey, it's not my
Yeah,
it's the
so
math."
there you go. The one made of shadow and glass, and the other one made of smoke.
Which is which?
This is this white smoky dragon. Hang on. I don't know why Fog of War was doing that. All right, so this is the white smoky
Okay.
dragon, and this is the glass. Whatchamacallit it.
Because we can't see those auras for some reason.
You can't
Yeah,
see
I
it,
can just see the whole map. I can see everything.
Yep.
You-
So can
well,
I.
but
I'll if you want to see it, I'll
Yeah,
stick
basically
it
we
in the
have
Discord
to-
real quick.
Yeah. We'd have to look at the stream in order to see it.
okay.
I can see everything. No, I'm saying I can see everything.
I see the whole map, yeah.
Well,
I
no,
see it.
I can see the map, but what I'm saying I can't see are the
the Fog
auras
of
that he's
War
put
or
around them.
whatever. Oh, okay.
Oh.
Well,
Auras he's put around them, yeah. That's
Right,
all I'm
right,
saying.
yeah.
How about now?
Oh,
I can see
Okay.
an
Yeah, I
aura
can see
around
that now.
Smokey,
Yes.
Yeah.
There we go.
and
I
now I
learned
can see an
something
aura
new.
around glass.
Cool.
Hey, we learned things.
All right.
Not
There-
not to kill us or anything. Is it a 30-foot radius from them,
No,
or a
those
30-foot radius from the center of their mass?
it's a 0 radius. They're
Okay.
gargantuan. Those colors are specifically to let you know which dragon is which.
Oh, neat. So the white
Smoky,
is Smokey.
Yep, and the other one is glass.
The bandit.
Very good.
And those are pretty sweet tokens I randomly found for free on the internet. You're all welcome. All right,
like
with
we're playing
that being
Spyro.
said, Invars, it is your turn.
Has anything actually moved to attack us yet, Mr. DM?
Nope, they have merely positioned themselves between you and the Well of Souls.
I look at that interesting person that is accompanying us, that seems to have been here before, and go, "Are these friends of yours? Do you have any advice?"
Be careful. I've had to run from these before.
boy.
However, I was on my own at the time.
Righto. So now, having looked at everything and seen everything, my goodness, now I have to figure out what I'm going to do, right?
Mm-hmm.
But they have not attacked. They've not. They're just looking
They are
like
merely...
thou shalt not pass.
Yes, very much so. You shall not pass!
I gave you the opening. you did
Ka-chink, yes, absolutely.
it. Type 4 demon. I will actually. I'm going to kick up my heels and do some movement. And let me just scoot over to there.
Okay.
And then I'm actually just going to dodge. By the way, just a question. If I go to the edge of this interesting map and step right off, is there like a whirling vortex pummeling me or sucking me away into nothing and killing me?
So for the sake of explaining this awesome map that I randomly found that looked cool enough to use for this stream, and I have no idea who made it, but if they let me know, kudos to them. No, it's actually just supposed to be the abyss underneath of you. If you fall off the edge, you are off the edge.
I'm flying. I'm so happy that I am.
Yes.
And dodging. And I'm all done.
All right. So, with that being said, this dragon moves in closer. And it is Essential's turn.
Oh boy. Okay. I'm just gonna stay on Scrappy. So shit. So Inbars is flying over here.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm not like way up.
Right. Okay.
Just establishing that I'm not on the ground.
Okay. So this big glass-looking dragon just moved.
Mm-hmm. It seemed to kind of mirror slightly the movements of Invar's. Invar's went slightly this way. It went slightly the other direction. So I guess it would actually end up over here. That was my bad.
Okay, for sure. All right. That doesn't look good. So Central's gonna go ahead and on Scrappy. Scrappy has a movement of 30. He's just gonna go ahead and bleepity boop. We're just gonna go 20 feet out. Actually, no. I'm gonna stay close to the party. All right. I'm just gonna go ahead and bonus action summon a tentacle and place it as close as possibly can. Because I'm within 60 for sure.
Tentacle. All
I
right.
put it right here.
Do. There we go. And give me just a second here. I will give you control over it. That's
Splorpy.
I'm just gonna go ahead and whip my hair back and forth with it.
Controlled by this guy. All right, save.
I hit with a 23 from my Tentacle of the Deep.
All right, 1 second. Go ahead and put it wherever you're going to put it.
Sure.
And that is the glass one. Yes, that hits.
Okay. That's going to be
up in your face, glass dragon.
In your face, glass dragon. Whip. It's going to be 8 points of cold damage, and its movement is reduced by 10 until the end of my next turn.
Okay.
And then action-wise, I might as well just cast a spell. I'll go ahead and cast Bless on, let's see. At base, I can choose 3. So I'll go ahead and choose Fates, Icarus, and Grim Eyes.
For Bless?
Yeah, I'm going to choose those 3.
So who's blessed?
Icarus, Grim Eyes, and Fate.
So what does that do? Sorry.
D4. D4 to any ability checks and attack rolls.
All right.
Okay.
I'm just putting a random icon on there, whatever.
That's fine, yeah. And that's gonna be it for Central.
Okay. That attack was a physical one. Okie dokie. And its movement is shrunk by what? Half?
10 feet. Minus 10 feet.
Minus 10 feet. Okay. Cool. It'll go here. Got to check something. Measurements are always a pain in the ass. All right. It will go
Good.
slightly more. There we go. You are within 15 feet of it. And it will make 3 attacks. 2 with its claw and 1 with its bite. One against... Who the hell is this? Oh, Icarus. All right. So 1 against Fate, 1 against Icarus, and 1 against Essential. 19 to hit Fate. I got to look at my own notes. Where the hell? Yeah, that hits. All right, so that's that. 15 plus, yeah, 29 to
Yes.
hit Essential. And then 17 plus stuff to hit you,
Yes,
Icarus.
that hits.
All right. Let's see here. Let's go with the averages then. We'll see what happens.
I'm feeling I'm gonna need my calculator for this.
Maybe. All right, first attack. Wow, it helps if I do that. Okay. Fate takes 59 damage as that slams into her. Wow. Essential, you take 35 slashing damage as the...
We are so dead.
5. Okay.
Not quite. I have an idea in mind. It's gonna take a little time to set up.
Make a concentration
And
check.
Icarus, you take 48 slashing damage, or 48 piercing damage as it bites you.
And isn't it my turn now? Now
And-
that he just bit me.
Yes, it is now your turn.
By the way, Bless has dropped. I failed my concentration check.
Okay. Well, let's hope this works then. I look at Lassie here, and
Lassie.
I say, "From glass you were made, and to glass you will return." I cast mental prison on him, so he needs to make an intelligence save, and that has to beat 17.
Grimeyes, your ring glows at the same time the glass dragon glows. Icarus, I need you to make your own save.
What? Oh no. Intelligence? Crap. Oh shit. That's a 7. I don't make my own save.
Oh, big oops.
You
So
are
you take-
trapped inside your own prison.
I take 5d10 psychic damage.
This is
Oh,
break your own
wonderful.
concentration.
You
Let's
take
see.
damage, you've got to check.
Yeah, no, that probably will just end the spell most likely.
Feedback loop. Ah!
Does it have a rule for letting go of concentration? Like light,
can-
you have to use an action to let go.
I take 23 damage. Wow. We are so dead. And then I have to make a concentration save or con save,
Mhm.
whatever.
Yeah.
I did not make that.
All right, so your spell drops immediately.
Yes.
What does that look like, DM, as it's happening?
So what was that spell again that you just used?
Mental prison.
it's in
so
roll
it
20.
makes-
So basically what happens is what I imagine seeing is Icarus just like staring intently at this dragon like, "Oh, you want to play some games, huh?" And the dragon literally just looks directly at you as the spell, like you see the energy building up around Icarus and you see it kind of like a bolt of lightning from Icarus's head. And as it's going out, Icarus, you notice this seems familiar as it makes it halfway and immediately does a U-turn and flies right back at your own face.
And during the whole feedback loop, you get like images of like whatever I was being trapped by. It was probably something to do with the woods. I don't know.
Yes.
And then it just drops, and I'm like,
Yes.
no, just don't do that.
That was a top level spell, wasn't it?
I'm going to run away now.
Mm.
Bye. And I run away to over here.
I will point out that you know that it has reach.
God damn it. Okay, I do not go away because I cannot.
Actually, you know what? Never mind. You can because it just used its reaction.
Oh, awesome. So I needed someone else to attack it before me. Well, that's a spell wasted. At least it's my Mystic Arcanum. All right, that's my turn.
Okay. The last thing done at it was a spell. All right. Spell attack. Let's see here. Who's within 120 feet? All right, Invar's. You're watching this spectacle unfold around you as, with a dirty 20 to hit you, you feel wind whip up from the direction of this other dragon off in the distance and fly at you, not as a gust, but more like a physical manifestation of wind as a whip, as it
Whoopsh.
slams into you. And you take...
Do I enjoy it?
I mean, do you?
It's stuff like this that led to last session.
That was all perceived. Invar's was just talking about getting loot.
What's another
back and
word
watch
for...
it.
No, I'm not going to finish that joke.
Getting some booty.
Jesus.
I saw that. So this is a strike?
Yes.
What is this? A spell?
A spell attack. Now, I will tell you this. As it's flying towards you, because I want to be a decent DM and actually give you all a fighting chance. You see something happen that you've never seen before. Fate sees this coming and interjects, and you see her concentrate harder than you've ever seen her concentrate. Normally, you see her use her weapon. She's very combat oriented. But as this wind whip flies towards you, you feel in front of you a force that you've never felt before as it slams into nothing and dissipates. And
So I don't take the hit.
You don't take the hit, and the damage is mitigated, and you see for a split second, Fate glows a very white light.
I'll take it.
And Grimeyes, it is your turn.
I assume Grimeyes has figured out basically that these are his rings. On the map, we have to get beyond the edge up here to get to the well, yeah?
I mean, effectively, but you have two rather large problems interceding at the current point.
Everybody else
guess
has
the question
two
is
large problems. I have Dimension Door.
But
I'm not going to do that yet. It's a backup.
Do it.
I don't want to fucking abandon you guys.
If this
That's
is
the
a
fucking
smash, I mean,
problem.
again, if this is a smash and grab, then you know.
I don't think it is. That's the problem.
If you can force it to use its reaction, I can maybe turn it into a puppet.
I'm going to. I move out. What's 30 feet from? That's kind of pushing it. You know what? I am going to do that. I'm going to move to here.
Okay.
And I'm going to.
Did
cast...
you disengage?
No.
Okay.
Although I do believe that one did use its reaction.
Oh, yeah, never mind. It's not going to be able to use another one until after Invars's turn, or during Invars's turn, one of the two.
And I'm going to cast Faithful Hound.
Okay.
30 feet from me, right? I keep clicking onto the wrong thing. Right there. On this square here.
Okay. You need a horse or something?
No, we've got a squiggle.
I mean, I've got a squiggle, but
All right.
if we have a better
there you go.
token, yeah. All right, so that'll be my horse, and then I'm going to use my bonus action and move and dash to here. I'm going to use my full dash.
Okay. You now control the horse, by the way.
Okay. Cast. Okay, so I now have my faithful horse, pony, whatever. As I'm casting it, I'm saying the password is cupcakes.
Okay.
And that's it.
All right. Okay. It's about to go to Rosina's turn. It will. Move over this way. And nope. Huh. All right. It is going to. Hell, I don't know. All right, we'll just do this. I need you to. Oh, never mind. I think it can. This is probably. Yep.
I don't like that.
Okay, I need everybody to make a Constitution saving throw.
Everyone gets a plus.
Except for Grandma's.
Rosina, Fate, and you get a plus because they're the only ones in your aura.
Okay.
Grandma's
boy.
rolled a 14.
13.
17.
I'll say,
All right. Bummer. Okay. Wait.
That's a 10.
Wow. Well done. Rosina rolled a 5, so it's fine. This is gonna be rough. Everybody takes 55 thunder damage as a mind-splitting shriek bellows forth from this dragon up towards the top of the map.
Is this a magical effect?
It is not. It is a breath weapon.
Okay.
I need you all that failed to make an intelligence saving throw.
Oh,
What was
wonderful.
the DC?
The DC on that was 22.
I think everybody failed then.
Yeah.
Yeah, so 55 points and a what?
An intelligence saving throw.
I cannot roll a good saving throw to save my life.
What's our DC on the intelligence?
It's the same.
22.
2.
Okay, I failed that.
I have a 12.
I
Also failed.
reasonably should be able to roll that, but no. 7.
Did anybody pass is the better question.
No. Well, everybody is incapacitated until the beginning of their next turn.
Oh, wonderful. As in, we can't move or we can't do anything.
Scrappy
You
is
are
gone.
incapacitated. Scrappy is blasted into the Netherverse.
What kind of damage was that again? Thunder damage?
Yes.
Thunder.
Okay.
You can actually move. You can't take actions or reactions.
yeah.
So you
Okay.
can move.
There you go.
And technically, you can take bonus actions.
Yeah.
Cheeky bastard.
Hey, rules as written.
Yep.
Pretty much.
I'll allow it. And with that, it is Rosina's turn. She's not super thrilled with that. She's gonna use a. She's gonna stay right there, because that's rough. Because she knows that she's gonna get hit if she does move. Yep. Nothing happens there. Fate, unable to do anything. Invars, the end of your turn, you'll be good.
I still get to make movement and stuff and bonus actions, though.
Yep.
So I'm going to.
Go ahead, it's your turn.
Instead of dying, I'm actually going to. I'm going to fly. Again, I was just 5 feet off the ground, just for the purposes of right. But I'm going to. Going to do the thing again. Boink. Darkness on me, on the shield, and then
What's the radius on that?
I will put it up. It's 30-foot radius.
Okay.
I got it. And then I also move 30 foot because I can.
Okay.
So I am in darkness, and I moved, and now my turn is done. So now I can take actions and whatnot again.
Yes.
All right, cool.
Essential. You are flabbergasted.
Correct. But I can move my little tentacle guy in the bonus section. And I'll go ahead and move him 30 feet over yonder.
All right.
It will go ahead and make a little whip attack. That is a hard 16.
It misses.
Okay. And Central will just go ahead and back up.
All right.
No, he'll hold his gun. He'll just step over here.
Okay. You're still within
That's
range,
it.
so it's not like you left attack or you didn't.
Yeah,
attack
no,
or
I just
anything.
sidestepped to make it congruent. That's it.
All right.
Me. I am going to move just a little bit further.
Can I quickly channel Divinity, sorry, before I end my turn?
Yes.
I would like to channel Divinity Watcher's Will, so everyone besides Invars and Grim Eyes has advantage on Intelligence, Wisdom, and Charisma saving throws for 1 minute.
Neat.
Yeah.
All right.
All
You.
right, sorry, that's it.
Cool.
I'm going to move over to here, and I'm going to use my bonus action to cast Blade of Disaster. It's going to... I'm just going to make a little squiggle. It's just going to pop up right here because 60 feet. And when I cast it, I can make 2 melee spell attacks with the blade. So... 1 That is a 26 to hit. The
Yep.
glass dragon.
You hit.
And a 25 to hit.
Yep.
All right, each of these is going to do 4d12 damage.
All right.
Force. Uh, 17. And come on, baby. 25.
Total of 25?
No, 17 and 25. So
Oh,
that's 30, 42.
All right.
Yes.
Cool.
And that's my turn.
All right. Before Grimeye starts his turn, I gotta roll to see if I get this back. I did not. Grimeyes, there is a spell coming your direction. Wind starts to whip up again, and 24 to hit. You are muted, by the way.
Yeah, sorry about that. I was thinking. I will use the rings.
Well played.
Yeah.
You gonna have it attack its friend or itself?
Friend.
Okay. You redirect the wind that is flying straight towards you at the other dragon. Wow. It needs to make a con save. Which it does not. Now it has to make an intelligence save.
Nicely done.
Oh no, a strength save. Never mind. Which it does not. And it is pushed 30 feet this way. As the wind slams into it in the back.
Run!
Now it's your turn, Grimeyes.
Thankfully my my faithful hound is not a concentration spell, but it is stationary, and I don't think I'm gonna be able to possibly bait this dragon into running directly into the hound. So how far is it? How far are these guys able to basically shift? It's like,
You've seen them move as far as 60 feet immediately with their wings and just their walking speed. Everyone make an intelligence check, just a base intelligence.
that's not going to work for me there.
Oh. 30, 20.
Okay.
12.
15.
It's big 5.
All right. Everybody but Essential, again. You're realizing these things are mirroring you. You attack them physically, they attack you physically. You use a spell against them, they use a spell attack against you. And they seem to be mirroring your movements as well.
How can I use that to my advantage?
So, Grimeyes, it's your turn, so go right ahead.
I'm now also trying to figure out how to use that to my advantage. I do not have anything that will... One of those times where I wish I wasn't a warlock. I want more spell options. By dimension door, I'm basically just leaving you guys, and I don't want to do that.
Peace, bro.
Yeah, but who's to say you don't dimension door over there and do whatever, and then they go after you, or stop, or turn into statues, or, you know,
I mean,
things that happen in movies.
Gonna be right back. I need to move some furniture.
you have a good point. How far is it to
The next-
Well of Souls? Yeah.
It's within 500 feet of you. But there are platforms that are between there as well, so you can see them clearly.
Yeah. I know this is out of character. It hurts me to do this, but in character, it's what Grandma's would fucking do. He's gonna dimension door to the next platform. He's gonna dimension door as close to the Well of Souls as he can, 500
Peace.
feet away.
How far is your dimension door?
It's a 500-foot range, I think.
Okay. You effectively removed yourself from combat.
As well as my horse.
Okay. You're safe. Rosina, suddenly coming to her senses, no longer incapacitated, has decided she's gonna run straight at this dude.
No.
And full steam ahead. She does not have a bonus action movement, so she is stuck there. No actions were taken. Fate's turn. Fate will. Who looks? I mean, I can't see either Icarus or Envar's. Essential. How bad off do you look?
I'm pretty good. I have healing capabilities myself.
Okay. Rosina looks relatively good too. So she's taken like 55. Okay.
I'm about half, but I'm also in darkness.
Yes, that is very true. All right. She is going to wait. All right. She is going to use a spell, and she begins to glow with the warlocks in the party recognize Armor of Agathis. And she moves slightly over here to be a little bit further away from the dragon. It looks like she's primed for another attack on something else. Invar's, it is your turn.
This sucks. I mean, yeah, like majorly. This is sucking. So, I'm going to move 30 feet forward.
Mm-hmm.
Again, just being like 5 feet off the ground.
Yep.
Does anything happen at that movement? And by the way, I'll be dropping the darkness probably. So just let me go ahead and do that.
Nothing. No, there's no counter movements or anything like that.
Okay. I will cast a spell on myself.
All right.
I am going to call forth spirits to protect me. It's little serpents and dragons flying all around me.
Are you casting Spirit Guardians?
Why would I? Why do you ask?
I'm just figuring I'd ask.
I'm casting Spirit Guardians. Yep, so that's cast. And that it gives me a 15-foot radius, which I'll just plop on myself.
All right.
And that's my movement. That's my action. Don't have any particularly excellent bonus actions that I can do that aren't spells. So that's it for me.
All right. The end of your action, Fate throws out a command of just, good vibes, words of inspiration. Everybody within 120 feet of her, which I believe
that's
is
everybody.
Everybody.
Yeah.
Cannot have disadvantage on their actions
Very good.
on any rolls until the end of their next turn. And Essential, it is your turn.
All right. So Essential's gonna go ahead and go big or yeah, go big or go home. So as a bonus action, we're gonna go ahead and send the tentacle. It's gonna splash and then reappear right there.
All right.
And we're gonna go ahead and before we do that, I'm gonna go ahead and move my guy. I'm moving 15. Fuck it. No, we're gonna go towards him, and then I'm gonna go ahead and cast slow. Using my warlock spell slots.
All right. And slow does.
So I wish the other dragon was nearby, but I'm just gonna focus on this one for right now.
Mhm.
So I alter time around up to 6 creatures. I'm just gonna choose that glass one, I guess. Of my choice with a 40-foot cube. I don't think a 40-foot cube would reach the other dragon, so I'm not gonna try. Each target must succeed on a wisdom saving throw or be affected by -2 to their AC and dexterity saving throws, and it can't use reactions.
What is your save?
My save DC is 18.
Congratulations, you have slowed this dragon. Because I rolled stupid low.
Dirty. That was what I'm hoping for. All right, cool. So it's -2 AC and dexterity saving throw. I thought it was a disadvantage, but just a -2 to dexterity saving throws, and it can't use reactions. However, on its turns, it can use either an action or bonus action, not both. Not both. They can only use one or the other.
Okay.
Regardless of abilities or magic items, it can't make more than one melee or range attack during its turn. If the creature attempts to cast a spell with a cast turn 1 action, I have to roll d20, blah blah. But anyways, it can repeat that wisdom saving throw at the end of its turn.
Sweet.
And then finishing things off, I'll go ahead and attack this one over here with my braid of water.
All right.
Whatever. Here we go. That's going to be a 22.
It seems to glide right through it, as it just
tough.
barely misses the AC.
That's tough. That's tough. All right. That is all for me. So,
all right.
Let's do it.
All right. So you cast a spell. Smoke Dragon's not super thrilled about that. Does not get its Mind Splitter breath back. So happy day for you. It is, however, going to try to hit you with a Wind Whip. That is a 27 to hit you.
Definitely hits me.
All right. You take 44 bludgeoning damage, and you must make a strength saving throw.
And a strength saving throw. God damn, that's a natural 1. That's a 9.
As you are pushed 30 feet back into the abyss.
Oh no.
You see your friend
happens.
disappear into the abyss.
I'm making a concentration check on flow.
Yeah, you can go ahead and make your
Uh,
concentration check.
That fails, so slow's dropped.
Okay, that's fine. We're gonna go ahead and put you out here. You are still technically kind of there for at least the time being. I have some variant mechanics on how that's gonna work. So we'll wait till it's your turn again. Which
I
I
do
just
have a fly spell, so I will be falling, but I can recover from this.
okay. Okay.
So
what was your AC or your thing again? I messed up and accidentally deleted you.
16.
Okay. 16. Okay. 16. Okay, so you were up there. All right. Icarus, it is your turn.
Okay. Did it use its reaction thing? Or was that just an
That one right there, it has not used its reaction. None of them have used a reaction this turn.
Okay. Cool. So we're just gonna. I guess I did not make that a thing I could move. We're just gonna move this sword that I made, which is a bonus action, and then I can make 2 melee spell attacks. So let me just do that real quick. That's a 19. And come on. Wow. A 14.
Neither one of those hit.
Wonderful. And I guess this isn't technically a spell. It's a trait. No, it lets me cast a spell. Dang it. I don't know what to do. When in doubt, shoot it, I guess. So, wait, nope. I don't have my blood snare attuned. Dang it. I can't use any of these. I guess that's my turn.
Okay. The last thing that was used was a spell. A wind whip flies at you, Icarus. And misses as it flies slightly to your right. It is Rosina's turn. Rosina is very upset. She runs right up to this thing and begins to wail on it in the only way that Rosina knows.
I'm sure she's gonna do all sorts of like extra turns and extra attacks and action surges and everything.
Yeah, basically.
Or she dies.
Yeah. So, she has, wow, too many attacks. All right, so she's gonna swing. The very first attack is a critical.
Oh my god.
She is so strong.
Strong.
Where the hell is the... Where's the... Okay, I can't see the math on this because it didn't show up. Alright, so I'll go back and look at it in a second. So, here we go. The second attack. Ooh. That does not hit. And third attack does not hit either. Alright. Because I kept getting an error. Alright, let's try this again. I'll redo one. There we go. Cool. Alright, that's 2. Two-handed damage. And, okay. 16 plus that. So, let's go back and take a look, because apparently I can't see anything. Alright, so 23 plus 16 is 39. As she slams into this, and she elects to try to do a tripping attack with the last one. So I'm going to make it make a strength save. Holy shit. Okay, it doesn't work. She tries to trip it, and her foot goes right through it. That didn't work. She's going to action surge and attack again.
That would have been impressive had she foot tripped the gargantuan dragon.
Yes,
that would
have been pretty amazing. All right, the first one misses. All right, the second one is going to hit. And the third one is also going to hit. So that is 1. Dang! Solid numbers. Oh, that's the wrong one. There we go. Stop it. Okay, there we go. Not good that time. Okay. So, she does all of that to do... Okay, we'll do it that way. She has done 60 damage, plus some. Alright. We'll just go ahead and round it up to that. Alright, this thing doesn't look exactly messed up, but it is bloodied. So bits and pieces of its smoky exterior have started to kind of peer out and tear away as Rosina laid into this thing as hard as she possibly could. And with that, the only thing close to her to attack would be it. And it does not have that many, so it is going to bite her and miss. So, that's fun. It is Fate's turn. At the end of the other turn, she is going to use Deadly Charge. She's going to run up and swing at this thing as a legendary action, hitting it and dealing X amount of damage. Okay. She swings into this glass dragon as hard as she can, and then now it is her turn again. She's finally going to go ahead and do this. She is going to use another attack. Misses, misses, and misses. 3 attacks, swing and a miss. Unfortunately, as she brings light into her hand and tries to swing, and every single one of them seems to just kind of bounce off the glass exterior of this dragon. That dragon is none too thrilled with that, elects to turn, and we'll see if it recharges. Yes, it does. That's unfortunate. 60 feet. Okay. Fairly certain. Nope, you're safe.
Thank God.
Barely out. Okay. You're out of the way. So it looks like only Fate's getting hit with this. Shards of glass burst forth from this dragon's mouth as Fate is pummeled with them. And she needs to make a dexterity save, which she does not do. So that's unfortunate. As she falls to her knees, and she went from basically looking pretty good to looking beaten in one turn, as this shards of glass seems to have taken away half of what she was standing on. And Invars, it is your turn.
Alrighty. I am going to move forward. I'm just flying just above the ground.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to go my regular movement of 30.
Mm-hmm.
And then I'm going to dash
All right.
to get there.
All right.
And bonus action pray, and then I'm all done.
Bonus action pray. All right. Nothing happened that
Does it
turn.
have a turn?
It does not have a turn. Essential, it is yours.
Alright, as I'm floating about to fall, I'll go ahead and spend my action to cast Fly on myself. Watery, sort of bat-like wings appear behind him,
Mhm.
and I have a fly speed of 60 now.
You are, by this point, 20 feet down into
Okay.
the abyss.
That's fine. I'm gonna go ahead and just. Where's the edge on this map? Is this the edge of
Yeah.
where I can get to? So I'm that far away.
Yeah.
Okay, so
I'll even count this right here as the edge, too. I know that it's technically the underside, but who cares?
yeah, okay. So I'll spend 15 to get to the edge here, and then you said 20 feet, so that's 35 feet to get to the basically onto the platform, and then I'll spend the rest of my movements. So what is that? Fucking 25 feet. So I'm flying 25 feet above this dragon, which doesn't matter. It's still I'm like right at its belly or something.
Yep.
So I'm flying. Unfortunately, that was my action. And I'll go ahead and bonus action attack this dragon with my
You're gonna...
tendril.
All right. Go right ahead.
That's gonna be a 23.
You hit.
Oh damn! Damn, so 23. Okay. And that's gonna be 9 points of cold damage and minus 10 to its speed until the end of my turn. Next turn.
All right.
That's it.
That was a physical attack. 18, 17, and 18 again. So all of those attacks hit, because that was just the flat die roll.
I'm sorry, did it start its turn?
Yes. This
I'm
one
sorry,
right
it
here.
takes the glass dragon?
Yeah.
Not the one that was attacked?
No.
Bummer.
And Fate will take that. Fate is on her last legs, it looks like.
It'll be fine.
45, okay. And the other two are coming at you, bud. Essential.
Sounds good.
That
damage?
is 47 piercing damage from the first hit. And we'll go ahead and roll the second one. Maybe we'll get less than that. 37 from the second.
All right, I am at 2 HP.
All right, you need to make a Constitution save.
Constitution save. That is a 26.
Oh, you are so lucky. Now do it again.
That's going to be a 15.
You, instead, were critically hit. You take an additional 50 damage. You are in death saves, my friend. However, we are playing the variant, so you are at disadvantage on everything. You are able to move half speed. And there you go. So you're
Can't
up
it
in.
not be at disadvantage?
If someone does something like that.
Oh,
No, you said it's at disadvantage earlier in this battle.
Oh no,
Wasn't
that
it
was
fate
only till the end of their next turn.
Oh man,
She has to do that as a legendary action, my friend.
bummer. I was hoping it was the whole battle.
Yeah. No. Icarus, 'tis your turn. Your friend is down.
Goodness gracious, this is not good. All right, we are going to try this. Who knows how this is going to work, but actually, bonus action first. The swords are going to attack.
All right.
Twice. Come on. 22. And come on. 26. If that
Yep.
was an 18, it would have been critical. So
You hit.
both of those hit, or yeah.
Mhm.
Okay. So it takes. Come on. Right, 17 and. $34, so that's 40, 51. Yeah, 51. Force damage.
All right. It is. All right. Yep. Still bloodied.
Okay.
All right.
And I'm going to try a thing for my main action.
All right.
I'm going to use one of my warlock abilities. At last I was king on the smoke dragon.
Mm-hmm.
I turn it into a temporary marionette that serves my whim. It has seen me perform a magic trick, gains the benefits and disadvantages of being a construct. Yeah, there's no save, and I have psychic control over it. Yep.
All right. Noted. You now have control of a smoke dragon, you psycho. We'll get to that in a minute. Well, considering only one dragon can do anything now, it's gonna be this one. All right, the glass dragon will turn, and it's gonna look at. I need to see how far away you are before I decide on what it's gonna do. Is that 60? This
65.
has 60. Okay, so it's gonna turn. It's gonna move slightly this way, so it's still in range. Invar's and oh shit, Rosina too. Where the hell are
And the
you?
dragon.
Never mind, you're right here, aren't you?
That's Icarus.
Yep. So it's gonna aim at Icarus, because you were the one that attacked it. I need you. Damn. Nope. It's gonna have to go right over there. So it's just gonna go this way. And it is going to multi-attack you.
Okay.
16 plus dirty 20.
Okay, for that. For that one, I'm going to use my shield of rebound. So I have to roll a d8. If it's anything but a 1, it takes its own damage.
Okay.
Please. Not a 1. Anything but a 1. 5. So it takes its own damage
All right.
for that one.
So it claws, and the claw basically bounces off and hits itself. Youch.
Yep.
Thank you, Zoidberg.
Three Stooges.
Oh, I guess that's true too.
That's where Zoidberg got it.
That does make sense. All right, that is a 20-something to hit you.
Okay.
All right, that is 47 slashing. I need you to make a Constitution save.
Okay. Constitution, please. 22.
You lucky son of a bitch. All right, yeah.
Okay, and I dropped to 1 HP because I have the Book of Protectors. Because I was at 13.
Okay. Well, does a 17 hit you?
Yes.
You're at negative 14. You have dropped. You are now in the cycle.
Okay. I'm gonna have to use my calculator to track this negative 14.
Yep. Rosina, now seeing that there's a marionette there, is going to run over here. Well, that's not going to work. She is... Yep, I guess she's going to run a little bit further. She can't do anything this turn. No action surges, nothing crazy.
No
Fate-
bonus actions?
No, I don't think so. Let me check. Maybe.
Like she could rage or stick her thumb out or something? I don't know.
Oh, wait, no. She's not going to do that. She is going to stay right here, and she's instead going to use... Nope, never mind. She has to be within striking range. Never mind. All right. Nope. Yeah, she's going to go here. She is going to flip off the dragon. And... that is where we'll end tonight. We have 2 people down, 2 people up, and 1 MIA who is hanging out over by a soul of Wells. Thank you, everybody, for joining us this evening. Just a heads up, tomorrow's game that is normally at noon will actually have a very late start. I believe we're starting at 5 o'clock. Yep, 5 p.m. tomorrow. We're going to be doing a one-off late show because we missed last week, and honestly, we all want to play. Yes, Invars.
Just want to give a quick shout out. There is a podcast. If anybody out there ever listens to podcasts, please do go do a search for Dragonlance
Echoes of
podcast. There's
Krynn, right?
There's Echoes of Krynn. It is an actual play podcast. I'm not in it. Don't be scared. It's actually cool people. The premiere episode dropped last Monday. It is premiere 2 hours and 45 minutes of podcast in the world of Krynn. Echoes of Krynn, Dragonlance, Dragons of the Hidden Flood. Go check it out. It's neat.
Yep, I'll vouch for that. I actually did take a listen to it. Very good quality. A lot better than whatever it is we're doing here. Have a good night, everybody.
Bye.